My mentor told me, he said, Zeus, during 2020, that's when I had to realize my marriage. I had to come to grips with how bad this thing was. Why? Because I couldn't go nowhere. I wasn't traveling to chiropractic conferences. I wasn't going all over the world. I had to face the fact that this thing is bad. So for about 2 or 3 nights a week, for 2 or 3 hours a day, I had to listen to my wife tell me how bad of a husband I was. She'd be in tears and I'd be crying because I was so bad of a husband. I was like, man, I didn't know it was this bad. But he said, Zeus, one night, my wife and I said, man, you know what? This not gonna work. I can take $250K of all of this money. You can take everything because you was in the gym shooting with me. That means she'd been there from the beginning since we had nothing. You know, I'm gonna translate that for you guys. I said, I just need $250 and you can take everything else because I'll make the money back. And then my mentor and Pastor Keith Craft told me, he said, Zeus, if you're the problem and you pick up the leaves, guess what? Wherever you go, there you are. I said, well, I guess I gotta work this thing out. So guess what? I had to change my thinking, change, conflict, growth. And when you start to change, there's a lot of conflict come with change, right? The other day I'm reading a book and the guy said, if we never had lemons in life, we would never be able to make lemonade. So all my lemonade lovers, thankful for lemons, right? So when I started to change, here was one thing that happened, guys. I had to find God because it wasn't the money, it wasn't the houses, it wasn't the vacations. I had to discover who God was, and God had come into my life, right? So there's this thing called discover, develop, and deploy.